We just finished watching the movie and Matt's having an existential crisis.
Everybody, let me see your damn forehead.
Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Today I'm very excited to show my fiance Jen and friend Matt Get Out for the very first time. This was directed by Jordan Peele. This is the first, I think his first motion picture that he directed. It was the first of anything that he's done that I've seen outside of Key and Peele or like his earlier stuff at Mad TV. And this was a unexpected hit. It did really very, very well. So I'd love to know your thoughts on it going in. Jen, what do you know about Get Out, and how are you feeling going into it?
I don't know squat. Except for a couple is in the movie, and really that's only because of the title card. Yeah, so I don't know anything beyond that. I don't know who the director is, so I really don't know anything.
Okay, well, good. Matt, what about you? What do you know? How are you feeling going into it?
I love how Jen has evolved and is just so good at this. She's like, I don't know, I'm not sure who the director was. Like, I'm not sure who the original score was. Me, I'm usually like, there's a bunch of jokes. Like, this is the only thing I know about Get Out. You wanna come here real quick? Come over here. That is all I know, just because of the memes that were going on around the time of this release. I believe that there's heavy, heavy racism in this movie, which is, I mean, if you have a soul, it will make you uncomfortable.
I just want to clarify, I wouldn't say racism so much as racist themes and like overtones. Yeah.
Got it. That's literally all I know. Not really sure about the director, the score, I don't know anything.
Prime has seen this, if I'm not mistaken, yeah? How are you feeling watching with everyone else?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Can we just respect the white t-shirt? Looking good, sir.
Okay, well, thank you. Now I'm self-conscious. Yeah, I've seen this once. I remember most of it, but not the entirety of it. And the fact that it being Jordan Peele directing it, coming from Key and Peele, very drastic contrast from his comedy, lighthearted stuff from that show into his first film, right? His first?
I believe it's his first.
I believe it's his first, and then it being a horror film on top of that, and then him going on to direct a few others. Very interesting, just that alone, seeing the comedy, him coming from comedy and then directing a horror film. And I don't want to talk too much on it because I remember this movie heading in a completely different way than how it starts out. So interested to see what you guys' experience is on that.
And Jenna, what about you? How are you feeling going into this?
I thought this movie was a horror parody, so I'm getting the feeling that I was wrong.
It's not so much horror, I would say, as maybe like psychological thriller. It's not like jump scare, or I wouldn't say.
Yeah, that's better terminology.
Yeah, not really horror, I would say.
I guess we'll find out. I don't know what that means.
Are you looking forward to going into this one?
Sure.
Really giving us a lot.
So obviously the elephant in the room is that we're a bunch of white people about to watch this. Bear that in mind. There are a lot of racial overtones in this that we'll talk about. A lot of really interesting themes, a lot of imagery, and we'll leave it at that. But let's go ahead and get into it. Get Out.
You smell terrific.
Thanks. At least one of us does.
Jesus Christ.
I've literally been getting comments about, why do you hold the remote to turn the volume up and down? You're one of those people? Like, it's for the edit. It's for the edit.
Just keep on walking, bro. Don't do nothing stupid. Not today. Not me.
Sucks that this is real.
Yo! Hey!
I just jumped really bad.
I did too.
A rough start so far.
Yeah. I have a feeling that it's gonna be like a bunch of like white people that are in like this cult-like thing that if anybody that's not white comes around, they basically get murdered. Like some sort of cultish thing is gonna be involved in it.
Do they know I'm black? It seems like something you might wanna,
My dad would have voted for Obama a third time if he could have. Like, the love is so real. They are not racist.
No. So you threw it out the window? It's like a dollar. You basically threw $1 out the window.
Well, that was
How can I get in trouble for patting down an old lady? It's standard procedure. The next 9/11 is gonna be on some geriatric
Don't go to a white girl parents' house.
She doing licking your balls or something?
It's very you.
Hung up on me.
Even Nova woke up. Oh dear. Where are they at? Doe. Dear.
Yeah, we got it. We
I'm
just chose to
not
ignore
acknowledging anything that you say for the rest of the day.
Buck stops here.
Bam, B. I don't know.
The number to call is Animal Control Services.
I'm not doing with this.
Sir, can I see your license, please?
Wait, why?
Yeah, I have state ID.
I didn't ask who was driving. I asked to see his ID.
Yeah, why? No. That. You
God.
don't have to give him your ID because you haven't done anything wrong.
Maybe that headlight fixed. And that mirror.
Thank you, officer.
All right, there's already holes in my theory.
This house is in Alabama. It's about an hour drive from us.
Okay.
I do not like the deer. I'm sick of it. They're
a chick
taking
from
over.
40
They're
Old
like
Virgin.
rats. So how long has this been going on?
4 months.
4 months.
5 months,
Picked these up in Bali. Such a privilege to be able to experience another person's culture. With all this perfect Aryan race bullshit. That's the basement. We had to seal it up. Some black mold down there. We keep a piece of her in here.
Hello.
Dripped is creepy.
The garbage goes.
What an uncomfortable opening.
Total.
Are they there against their will? Who's to say?
Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go. By the way, I would have voted for Obama for a 3rd term if I could. Best president of my life.
Can we get my man a riding lawnmower for this 15-acre friggin' property?
You smoke, Chris?
That's okay, we're not judging.
It's a nasty habit, though. Hypnosis. She developed a method, and I'm telling you, it works like a charm. She puts me under once. The sight of a cigarette makes me want to vomit.
I'm good, actually.
He's got some undertones, too.
Like you can feel something's off, but
Yeah.
you can't quite put your finger on it.
Sounds like fun, actually.
Oh, Georgina.
That was weird, huh, guys?
Yes. They're all hypnotized?
Go around here.
A discount Heath Ledger.
Hey, Rose.
He looks more like Post Malone.
What?
Oh my god.
Gorgeously shot.
Blood's gushing from his mouth. So, Chris, what's your sport? Football? Baseball?
Basketball, mostly, I guess.
You an MMA fan? With your frame and your genetic makeup, if you really pushed your body...
Okay, he's officially the creepiest one so far.
You know, with my genetic makeup, gonna go down. I'm a beast. I'm a beast.
That deer incident really got to him.
You okay? It's like a single note on a piano.
I just jumped like a little bitch.
Yes,
well,
you
you
did.
are one. Been a little harsh on you today.
Oh my god. I would be waking her ass up, grabbing the keys, leaving the clothes, and getting the hell out of there.
Do you realize how dangerous smoking is?
You just dangle a pocket watch in front of people's faces, is that it?
Do you smoke in front of my daughter? It's my kid. That is my kid. You understand? What about your mother?
Wait, are we?
Where were you when she died?
Oh boy.
Hypnotizing him.
You hear the rain? Come here, Chris. Look at me.
That rhythmic sound. He's an incredible actor.
He really is.
He's incredible.
Black Mirror and
And then
Black
Denzel.
Panther.
If I did, make it real.
I think it was your fault.
Wait.
Think.
Hey bro, you want to talk about last night? Got a little size on you.
Nothing I don't want to be doing. I know who you are. She is lovely, isn't she? A real doggone keeper. I should get back to work and mind my own business.
There's been so many lines that feel like they're talking about one thing, but they could be talking about something else, but you don't know if it's being hidden or not.
Yeah.
It begins. You ready for this?
You ever play golf?
Once. A few years ago. I wasn't very good.
I do know Tiger. Let's see your form.
How handsome is he? Not bad. Hey, Nielsen. Is it better?
Oh my God.
Black is in fashion.
Are you asking me if I'm uncomfortable?
Yeah.
I am, in my mind, I am freaking the out. Red handkerchief, red tie, good God.
Good to see another brother around here.
Yes. Chris was just telling me how he felt much more comfortable with my being here.
Fist bump, grabs his.
Yeah.
They're like robotic.
They're robotic, they're under a spell, they're.
I love that
Oh my
guy.
gosh. My stapler.
They mean well, but they have no idea what real people go through. I am an admirer of your work. You have a great eye. The irony of being a blind art dealer isn't lost on me. One day you're developing prints in the dark room, the next day you wake up in the dark.
Oh my.
Maybe more spot on with that cult thing.
They're not acting human though.
Forget it, never mind.
She hasn't taken anything he said seriously.
I got hypnotized last night.
Get the f out of here.
It worked.
Bro, how you not scared of this, man? They could have made you do all types of stupid shit. They have you barking like a dog. White people love making people sex slaves and shit. Jeffrey Dahmer was eating the shit out of his head. Do you think they saw that shit coming? Hell no. Okay?
Hello. How rude of me to have touched your belongings without asking. I lifted your cellular phone to wipe down the dresser.
Jump over that bed and leave.
No. That's not my experience. Not at all.
This bitch is crazy. They were asking me about the African American experience. Maybe you could take this one.
The chores have become my sanctuary.
Oh God, dude. Oh, his eyes.
Get out. Get out!
Yo! Yo! Shoot it! Get out! Shoot!
That just broke. If he's hypnotized, it broke that hypnotism, maybe?
How's he doing?
It's much better.
I think his friend was spot on with the
Sex slave thing?
Sex slave thing. I'm serious. He said, I haven't left the house. He's all hugged up with her.
Party back on track. How about sparklers and bingo?
What the hell?
Doesn't get
We're pretty white.
As a white person, I have never done that. I've never suggested that at a party. You know what would make this party better, guys? Sparklers and bingo.
Well, you know, people sleep on bingo, though.
Get out.
It felt like a new one.
Oh,
bingo?
Oh, God. Gonna get pressure.
You want to go?
Push back. Stick to your guns, man. Oh, my God. Is he auctioning him? Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, nice.
This sucks. Let's go home. I'll make
There ain't
something
no way in hell, though.
I love you.
Aw. All right, she's getting points back. Good job. Homeboy's playing a ukulele on the front porch in a vest.
The type of movie, if you go back and watch it, you'll catch a whole bunch of more stuff.
That's Drake. Andre Hayward, he's different. No. Why is he dressed like that? It's that dad is every sex slave. Oh shit. You gonna be a hello?
You're gonna be a
Chris. Oh shit.
Let me go get my bag.
Okay.
No. Don't. Oh God, it's a red box.
But yeah, it is.
Oh God.
I
God. She's been hypnotized though, she doesn't realize it. Oh God. She's in on it.
Georgina.
Grab a weapon. Start hitting white people and steal the keys and get the. You need to punch her too. Punch her.
Give me a second. Here.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
Would anyone like tea?
No, I'm good. We leaving, actually.
Really?
Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We are the gods, trapped in cocoons.
Rose.
Rose! Rose, get those keys! Now, the keys!
Yep. Grab the candle holder. It's right behind you.
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
Oh my God.
Jeremy, grab his legs, please. Take him downstairs, Dean. Help him.
Yeah, that purse wasn't that deep. It was literally me the last time I was dog sitting.
One less deer.
God.
Gonna take over if we don't control the population.
My God. Those Aryan roots run real deep.
And if you're watching this, you're probably wondering what's going on. With your natural gifts and our determination, we could both be part of something greater. Don't waste your strength. Don't try to fight it. You can't stop the inevitable.
So Chris sent this to me from his girlfriend's parents' house. Apparently, he's been missing for 6 months in some affluent suburb. I believe they've been abducting black people. Hold on a second. Then he sent me some weird picture, and I'm like, oh man, that's not. They already got 2 brothers we know, and it could be a whole bunch of brothers they got already. Where's Chris?
He left 2 days ago. You haven't seen him?
Oh, he never came back here.
Oh my God.
What cab company did he use to leave?
Oh gosh,
Lying bitch. Ooh, that TSA tingles. This record. Speaker. The last time I talked to Chris, he told me your mama hypnotized him.
Rod, just stop. Huh? Whenever we'd go out, I remember you looking at me.
What the f you? No, Chris is my best friend.
You ass, you. I didn't want to.
You. Bye.
He said, you ass.
He's a genius.
Well, that was the first attempt. Shutting him down.
They've done this enough times that...
Common understanding of the process has a positive impact on the success rate of the procedure. Basically, psychological pre-op. For phase 3, the transplantation. Piece of your brain connected to your nervous system needs to stay put. A sliver of you will still be in there somewhere. Limited consciousness. Your existence will be as a passenger.
You won't be me.
Good.
White black people.
Some people want to be stronger, faster. I want those things you see through.
No.
Oh my God.
See, so it's more than just hypnotizing
This
them.
is way deeper. Holy, congratulations, your sterile gloves are no longer sterile.
Yep. Those don't look clean.
That was a lobotomy tool.
Welling up.
Knew it.
Literally
Nice.
picked cotton to
Mhm.
save his life.
Nice. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my
And
God.
then faked passing out.
I like that. What a realistic death. Is performing surgery in a bedroom. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, how ironic. The deer, he killed him with
Yeah.
the, oh my, such symbolism in this movie.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
He should have left that packing in his ear, though.
Yeah, right. Kill that bitch too. Actually, no, she's a victim. Never mind.
Well, who's in the driver's seat?
Yeah, break that damn thing. Break it.
Yeah.
There you go. He's smart.
Oh,
What a fucking soldier. Kill him. Come on. Dude, he's a badass. No, nope. Still got that chin tuck. No, that was smart. You gotta finish him, bro.
colored and the whites are separate.
Oh my God. How's he gonna explain this to the cops, though? Back to
or at the very beginning.
Oh.
Oh no, yes.
Oh, guilt. Oh God. Oh my God.
Grandma.
So the house is on fire and she walks out with a bolt-action rifle.
You ruined my house!
Bruh.
See the scar on her forehead?
Yeah.
Go back, you'll notice all the black people wearing hats.
Oh my
and stuff.
God.
Get him, Grandpa.
Let me do it.
Oh!
Oh my. Do not touch that gun. That is
Touched
your,
everything
that is
in
your
the house.
only proof. Oh God.
I love you. I love you.
No.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Strangle the fucking life out of her. Oh, yep,
yeah.
there you go. And that's the same damn cop.
How's that look? Black man on top of a white woman.
It's not. Poor guy's lucky he hasn't get shot yet. Oh my God! He stole a cop?
No, it says
Oh,
airport.
okay, got it.
I mean, I told you not to go in the house. How you find me? I'm TS motherfucking A.
It'd be so traumatizing for him.
Right. Such a big heart, he still didn't choke her out to kill her. Everybody, let me see your damn forehead. Take the hat off, Prime. I don't know if I've ever seen you without a hat, and I'm not like it.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, all right. All right, it's okay, Kate. It's okay. That was an appropriate one.
So just finished watching it. Jen, what did you think about it?
By far one of the strangest, most disturbing storylines. Like, I just don't even know where to start. I really liked it. Really enjoyed it. Definitely had twists and turns throughout the movie. Really great acting by everybody across the board. I also like that there was like little, I guess, Easter eggs throughout the movie. Like, I noticed the use of colors, just little things here and there that you would pick up. The maid, her facial expression, she was smiling, but like she was crying. So obviously that's, and just the way that she was talking was very odd and off-putting. I really liked his friend, Rodney.
Mm-hmm.
He was obviously some comedic relief throughout, but he played a really important part. If it wasn't for him, I don't know what would have happened. As I'm sure everybody's gonna touch on, there is like a lot of symbolism throughout this movie. Racial undertones, huge. In the beginning, there were things that started to tip me off. Obviously, I knew there was something wrong with this family. I didn't know how deep it went. I was a little iffy on the brother, but I definitely knew there was something up with his girlfriend. She did not sit right. Obviously the parents, but I knew that right off the bat. I thought it was a great storyline. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely watch it again. But it was very disturbing and very scary. Very scary. So I liked it a lot.
There's actually an alternate ending. I think it was the original ending where the police car that pulls up is like the actual police and he gets arrested and taken to prison. So that was like the initial ending, and I prefer the alternate ending myself. I think it was nice to have a happy-ish ending to this, but obviously there's a lot of like racial stuff spread throughout that I'm not even going to attempt to try and point them all out. We did throughout the movie, just little bits like the cotton in the seat that he puts in his ears to save his life, and I think it's fantastic. The fact that this was not only directed but written by Jordan Peele, I think it's great. Another thing about Jordan Peele, which is why I think he's probably the best at telling a story like this, is that his parents were biracial. He had a white mother and a black father. So he has kind of lived and existed and had experiences as a biracial person. So I think that's really cool. Prime, let me get your thoughts next, man. After seeing it again and with us, what did you think?
Yeah, still a very tense movie through the majority, well, pretty much the whole way through. Like Jen mentioned, Jordan Peele did a great job throwing in that little bit of humor but I never felt like it pulled me back out of the movie or anything like that. It oddly actually went with it. Hour and 40 minutes, right, of my life where I'm just like straight tense all the way through. But there's people in this world that a lot of those situations they've been in, and that's how they're feeling. And I think from not having a personal experience about that, Jordan Peele did a great job of showing me at least a tiny little glimpse of what that could really feel like being, you know, not like everyone else around you. Even in the beginning, the guy in the neighborhood being like, this is a predominantly white neighborhood, walking, be like, nope, I'm just gonna go home, because the threat of his life and his freedoms were on the edge there. Seeing it the second time too, having the closed caption on, picked up on a whole lot. Almost everything talked about, or everything they said, had dual contrast to what they were talking about versus what the actual underlying conversation was that was going on. Just, wow, yeah.
Jenna, I heard you say a comment that this movie was really effed up. What did you think about it?
It's a weird, like, I didn't enjoy the movie, but it was a really good movie. I was so invested in Chris's character and like on the edge of my seat, like, you know, hit him in the head with that ball and like kill him. You know, like, I was really invested in him getting out. And one of the things I hate about some movies is when they say the title finally in the dialogue, it's like really cheesy. But I think when Dre, I think was his real name, like had his little freak out and like was so emotional with him telling him to get out, I thought it was a really good portrayal or saying the title of the movie. I still don't quite understand the mechanism of the lobotomy or whatever. They didn't really explain that well enough to me. I would like to know more about that. But yeah, I was very invested, and obviously I knew something was off the whole time, but I really thought Rose was in the dark. There's no reason why Georgina was her name, when she walked across the hallway the first time, I should not have jumped that hard at somebody just walking across the hallway, but I was just so unsettled by the whole movie. I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time. So I thought it was good.
And then Matt, who's having his existential crisis over here. What did you think, Matt?
My palms were sweating the entire time of this movie.
Spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. In the very beginning, I said, it really sucks that it's like that. And then homeboy, you know, he got knocked out and thrown in the trunk, and then lo and behold, he was probably on the farm there somewhere. And it just sucks, because that is real, you know? Good God, so much symbolism in this movie that you question, is it symbolism or is it not? They hit it so well in the very beginning, and then it starts to open up as the movie goes on, as things start to unfold. It's just so much foreshadowing. The acting on every single person was absolutely impeccable. I just so good, so good. This movie, it was extremely thought-provoking for so many reasons. The comedic timing was perfect. It was perfect every single time. It wasn't too much. It wasn't late. He was the perfect character and the perfect person to play that role. Like, this was a movie that was meant to be made. This was not forced in any way.
Here are some movies.
Okay. Chris, I love it so much. He was such an intelligent victim. I love that for the story and for our viewing, but what hurts my heart is that because he's used to that and he's prepared for that, and it's like he's no stranger to that. Obviously he wasn't used to this type of situation, but that oppressed feeling, maybe he's used to that, and I hate that. You could tell how big of a heart that Chris had by not choking her to death at the end. Like, he still didn't do it. And that just says so much to his character. There was really only two negatives to this movie, and maybe only one really. How do you explain this as Chris? You know, like, once you get to the police and all that, like, how do you explain this? And then I guess I'll go the opposite way and say maybe that the police come in and see this elaborate holy crap situation with a literal surgical room, and they sawed his skull off and all this, and maybe he would get it, but good God, can you imagine the trial on that? That would be awful. And okay, one legitimate gripe. Homeboy that he hit with the, it's like a croquet ball or something.
It looked more like, yeah.
Two good hits from Chris with that, you're out. Like, if you're not dead, you would absolutely be unconscious just because of the bleeding in your brain. You're not gonna make it. So, but Had they hinged that on Chris dying, like if Chris would have died on that, I'd have been pissed off, but I can let that go. Peele directed this and it gives me so much more respect for him. Like his comedy, I'm into it. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses, but this in my head levels him up so much. Very, very impressive of his creativity. And that does make me question, what has he seen in his life that he was able to portray this so well? It's obviously far-fetched, but just like Prime said, like, some of it was not that far-fetched, and that's awful. This type of movie brings so much to light, and I feel like this is the beauty of what movies can do. Like, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but that's what I gather.
That was some good insight, man. We want to rate it? What would we rate this, guys? Prime, I'll start with you, man. What would you rate Get Out?
Really freaking high. I mean, granted, I only had seen it once, now this is the second time, but movies like this in general, being thriller and intense, I don't like, so I wouldn't watch them, but I'm gonna say 9 because it is just, I don't have any issue with this.
Right?
Yeah, it's just good, so 9.
Jenna, what about you?
I can see why this has been suggested to us so many times for so long now. It's very thought-provoking and conversation starting, as well as entertaining and unsettling and scary all at the same time. So I give it a 9, I agree.
I'll do my rating next. I love that this is an original film. I've said it before that I love franchises. I love my MCU. I love my Batmans. I love all that type of stuff. But to get an original film that is just so good, I feel like they're fewer and far between. And so when it's done well, not particularly a huge budget, but just executed so perfectly. In terms of cinema, narrative, acting ability, pacing, comedic timing, the tension that's built up, because that's how I felt as it's leading up. It was just like this, something just feels off, something's wrong. I think it was executed pretty much perfectly. So this to me is probably about a 9. I'll say a 9 for me. Matt, I want to go with you. I want to get Jen last. So what would you rate this one?
Yeah, I agree with you. Knowing this is an original piece, obviously I'm not well cultured in this world, but to me, oh, you meant that in a different way. No, I meant movies, but yeah, okay. Way to play the racial card on it.
I actually meant pop culture too, straight up.
No, I was trying to put it on you to make it look bad. Got it, yeah.
Nervous, awkward white guys over here.
Yeah.
No, we're not racist.
We're not compensating at all. So, seriously, from my humble opinion, I believe that this type of movie, like, I would classify this as a masterpiece. Like, roast me in the comments if you feel that way, I don't care, but this is really impressive what it had the ability to do. The script alone, had I closed my eyes, the script alone would have created this tension that kept building and building and building. Without a doubt, if I could even give it something higher, I would. This is a 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
We don't get many 10s from Matt. So
incredible.
There are some videos of Jordan Peele going through and talking about like all the hidden stuff, deeper meaning of the deer, the color. We talked about the red kind of being a Stanley Kubrick type of thing. A lot of
good catch, Jen. Good catch on that.
Yeah, Jen caught that. So a lot of really cool stuff. Obviously, we haven't delved super deeply into all that. But so Jen, what would you rate this one?
I really, really like this film. I can't think of a movie that's similar to that with the storyline, which is right up my alley. I like very unique films, very different, and it wasn't predictable. There was little Easter eggs here and there that made you kind of think like, oh, maybe it's this or maybe it's this. But altogether, I was very surprised. I think I'm gonna go with a 9.5. I don't really have any complaints about it. I think it's a really great film. Kind of like everyone said, it makes you think in more than one way about more than one thing. So I really, really enjoy that. I thought it was a perfect film, so.
All right.
Jenna, I think you touched on this. It's so satisfying for the victim to do what you would want to do in those, because of course you know what you're gonna do in that situation, right? But like, he was smart. He put his leg up and then like, the hell just happened? He got to the door handle to get homeboy to put his leg up so he could stab him because he couldn't reach him. And like, there was just so many times, like he killed him with the deer, how symbolic, and just all the kills that he did, they were just juicy. They were just good, right?
That's Jen's line.
That they were just juicy. They were so juicy, and I think that creates such satisfaction for the viewer, without a doubt. At least for me.
But of course, these are just our thoughts. So let us know what you think down in the comments below of Get Out. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. If you did enjoy this video, leave it a like. It does help the channel out a lot. Consider subscribing if you want to see more fun content like this. Make sure to check out Matt's channel. Link will be in the description below. If you'd like to see videos like this a little early, plus some bonus stuff, check out my Patreon, also in the description below. But that's it for now. We appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.